Hello everyone, my name is Tomcat, and welcome back to my 8 to 14 series. Finally, Katze and I are ready to show off our houses. So this episode, we're going to be going through Katze's house first, or technically it's a castle. But yeah, so here is a tour of Katze's castle. When are you going to finish, or build some sort of road to your place, by the way?
Oh, I wasn't planning on it. I can do that if you want me to.
I mean, that would be nice, because
Sure. I wasn't originally planning on it.
jumping up this is irritating every single time.
Entrance is up here. Jack-o'-lantern, because I like it. Flag is kind of inspired by the British flag, but not really. Like, I was trying to make my own unique flag, and it's not easy. But I've got farms for almost everything up here. I've got pens for every animal for the first time ever. Usually I don't, because my courtyards are usually much smaller than this. You can get up onto the ramparts through any of these towers in the outer corners of the wall. And you can continue up the ladder to get onto the turret at the top of the towers.
I'd like to point out you don't have llamas.
This is true, I don't have llamas. I do have a horse, but it's not in the castle. Because you can't get a horse through a 2-block high space.
That reminds me, I need to grab a horse.
Oh, actually, while we're up here, one thing I do want to point out, because I'm very proud of it, the machicolations on the wall, which you can shoot down through, and you can hit mobs that are right up against the side of the wall with it. So there is nowhere to hide.
And they can shoot back up at my balls.
They can shoot back up at you. I've had villagers hanging around underneath the overhangs once or twice, but their field of view is a lot narrower than yours is because they're at the bottom of the wall and you're at the top. So I find it works out. Aside from that, there's not a whole lot to talk about out here. So let's go inside. On the main floor, we have the guest room in here, complete with a cauldron that is a bath. And a flower
This is a
pot
bath.
decoration. Yes, it's a bath. Shut up, it's the best I could do. I mean, if you want, you can call it a chamber pot. This room is dedicated to agriculture. Basically, everything agriculture happens in here. Animal products in the top chest, plant products in the bottom chest, excepting wool. And then I've got this barrel on the very top is where I'm storing all of my cooked food.
Oh, now we know where to steal the food. This is also agriculture?
Technically, I mean, you make it out of reed.
I guess.
I'm calling it agriculture. Also, I ran out of room in the smelting room. My anvil's about to break again. But yeah, there's not a whole lot interesting in here. All of my materials are in the middle barrel. The lower barrel's just stuff that I'm storing temporarily. And then the main storage room is back here. Right now, most of these chests are empty just because I haven't got a whole lot of stuff to store. I'm used to mods where you have just millions and millions and millions of different items. So, but if we go down a floor, you will find yourself in the dungeon. I've got legit jail cells that you can hide out in, and then I've got this random cage here.
Wait. Jail cells you can hide out in, like you hide in the jail cells.
Well, okay, so that you can throw people into. I was originally planning on trying to lure some skeletons in here and put them in there, but it proved to be too much effort. Got an oubliette. You got an oubliette down here you can throw people into, which leads into my mob spawning room that doesn't work underneath the castle.
Huh.
And then I've got this is the best I could do for a torture implement.
That's still
I'm
good.
trying to go for the medieval vibe, but it's not really working because I couldn't think of anything better. Mine is down here. I don't know if anybody cares about that. Mushroom farm is in this little chamber here. Everything's made with slabs and stuff so that stuff doesn't spawn. The chest down here is where mob drops would go, but mobs don't drown anymore, or at least the ones that spawn down here don't.
By the way, I found a different method that you can easily modify. So what you need to do is put a magma block, because the mobs standing on a magma block also take damage.
That's true.
And then underneath the magma block, I think you can use a hopper minecart to pull items through the magma block.
Yeah, I know you can do that because I saw somebody come up with a secret entrance idea that used hopper minecarts. But yeah, this goes down to the mine, down on the right, up on the left. That's pretty much all there is to see there.
Okay.
There's really nothing down in the mine. I did find a pretty sizable cave, but I don't think that's notable. I mean, this is Minecraft. We go up a floor. This room over here is sort of like a tactical room. Yeah, I've got a map of the entire area. I haven't updated it in a while, so there's probably a couple things that are out of date.
It looks
But
pretty accurate. I mean, you got the beetroot farm.
yep. Well, I mean, the beetroot farm's been there for a while now.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, RJ's place is still not
His
done.
half-finished thing, yeah.
Two of them
He's
actually.
He's still working on his oil rig house. I think he's moved out there pretty much permanently.
Oh, okay. So he's just got the
Yeah.
plus sign and like what? I don't know what
Yeah.
that shape is.
He was originally gonna base it on, I don't know if you ever played Red Alert 2, but the Soviet Battle Lab was the building he was gonna base it on.
Alright.
It's sort of a Soviet-style like research facility.
Okay.
But
Whatever you say.
This was originally gonna be like a tactical room. I would have like just maps and weapons and things like that. The idea being this is where you'd plan battles. This room over here is the guard room. Got a bunk bed for the guards in the corner, equipment, armor, etc.
Okay.
Throne room is in here. This is the best I could do for a throne. The original design that I was using, instead of using stairs, I had originally this is made out of diorite, I think, is the white one.
Yeah.
And I used fence posts, diorite fence posts, which actually looked pretty good. But you can't make fence posts out of quartz, which kind of sucks.
No.
Jukebox in the corner because music. I've got.
So this is your room.
This is my personal bedroom. Don't come on. I was gonna make a big thing out of it, and then I got halfway through this and realized, oh wait a minute, I forgot to.
Who puts the painting like this low? They normally paintings went higher.
Yeah. Well, normally there's a lever you can access by going through the armor stand and hitting it, but for some reason I can't find it right now. There we go.
Oh, I see. Because the stair.
Yeah, it's a stair and it's hidden behind the armor.
That's actually pretty cool.
Honestly, I was kind of proud of that. And that way the door closes and then you can't get through. And they're like, oh, so it's just a painting in a wonky place. But yeah, later on I'll have you go ahead and explore that because it's a secret passage. You're supposed to find it on your own. This over here is the
I don't think we're
first
supposed to
balcony.
find secret passages to begin with.
Well, okay, but I mean, honestly, when I put secret passages in my place, it's partially just because I like secret passages and partially because it's fun to find them. So, gives people something to do.
Alright, so this is the side that faces my house.
Yeah, this is the side that faces your house. This is usually where I hang out when I'm looking for mobs, because I'm low enough down that they'll spawn, but I'm high enough that I can see out over all the trees. So this is where I usually hang out, but I mean, mobs haven't really been spawning, even right now.
You haven't slept in a while, have you?
I don't know, it seems to be going after you.
Your problem now.
There. So into this room over here, this is my brewing room.
It's getting irritating, that sound.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Not really much to see in here. I do have a whole ton of potions in preparation for fighting things.
Night vision and healing, okay.
Yeah, I'm planning on making more. This room I couldn't figure out what to do with because I was running out of ideas at this point. This room was going to be a big map room. I was going to cover all the walls in maps, basically. This is the facility up in the north in the swamp.
Oh, okay, that's neat. That's neat.
And then this one is a copy of my main map of this area, which is kind of ironic because I made the map here in the castle, and yet the castle is off the end of the map.
Good job.
It's kind of dumb. I really do not. I hate the maps in this game because no matter where I build, I always end up on the edge of the map or just off it completely. It's really frustrating.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's dumb. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. Up a floor. Yep. There's technically 2 more floors up here. I was again running out of ideas, so I built a chapel.
Okay. With the, I don't know what color. Oh, this is the color of your flags. That's why you made the windows this color.
Yeah, I made it red and blue because it's the colors on my flag. Yeah.
Okay.
Normally I use red and yellow because I think it looks a little better, but I decided to use red and blue since that was my flag colors. Out here is this balcony. Again, not much to see. It overlooks.
Where's that little guy?
He's probably caught on one of the turrets.
Oh.
They have a difficult time attacking me in here because they keep getting caught in all the battlements and things. And then if we go up, 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 up to the very top of this tower, you get to the highest turret of the tallest tower. Oh, hello. It's, yep, exactly what I said. It's caught on the balcony.
Oh, it's two of them. Oh, it's three of them actually.
Oh, hello.
Yep. Back here. Shooting arrows straight up is hazardous. I might end up accidentally hitting you.
Good deal.
Any membranes? Oh, there's one. That
There's
fell
one.
off.
Yep.
Whoops.
I've got a
Ah.
couple. Up, it fell right here.
Oh, okay.
I just got it. Here, you can have it. I have
Got
a
it.
bunch already.
I don't need it. It's only good for what? Like feather falling? Sorry, slow falling potions.
It's for no, it's for the Elytra or whatever the hell they're called. The
Elytra?
flying, the glider thing. Yeah, that thing.
You can make it
I
out of this
forget
stuff?
exactly. You don't make it out of it. You use it for something. I forget exactly what it is. The only other notable feature up here is you can use the flag up there to bookmark the location on the map. But since it's off the side of the freaking map, it doesn't matter.
You seem a little salty about that.
I'm really salty about that. I made the map in the castle. How can the castle not be in the map? That the map I don't know. So yeah, there are 2 secret passages in this castle. Normally I have lots and lots and lots of little secret passages, just hundreds of little secret passages. But in this one, one small one and one big one instead. So if you can find both of them, I mean, you figured out where one of them was.
And to be honest, I think you showed me the other one when you were doing the whole flush door.
I might have.
Yeah. I know it's in this room. I just don't know. I don't remember which corner it was though.
You're wrong, actually.
Did you move it?
It is not in this room.
So it's probably maybe this room? I don't know.
It is on this level, but it is not in that room.
How about I just start digging?
No, don't. That's cheating.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know.
This is surprising because I figured it would have been obvious. It's not in this room. I'll give you that much.
All
not
right.
in that room.
It's
It's
not
on
technically a
this
room.
floor. Yeah.
I mean, paintings is the usual one. None of these are trap chests.
Nope. Originally, I was using a trap chest for one of the other ones, but
I don't know.
you were actually really close, and I'm surprised you didn't get it.
Oh, it is a painting.
Yep, you have to jump up a block to go through it.
Yeah, well,
actually
yeah.
makes it kind of hard to
Oh,
get in.
because your stupid door made it harder for me
Yeah.
to jump in. Okay.
That's the point. I want it to be hard for people to jump in so they don't notice it. Up here is the enchanting room.
Ah, okay.
Not a whole lot in here except my diamond armor set, which I'm saving. I'm
Yeah.
planning on making it a little bit better before we go fight things.
Okay, okay.
And then the other secret passage is the big one. It's quite extensive, actually. Let me see if I can open it. There we go. So if we go through here, first things first, the barrel above your head is all my valuables. Don't steal them.
I mean, you've got prismarine crystals, which is pretty good.
Yeah. So first things first, if you go up a floor, if you hit that button, you can come out into the map room over here, which you have to go through before the door closes. The idea is that you hit it and then go through.
You might want to replace that with a wooden button.
Why does it last longer?
It lasts longer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think it's the wooden button that lasts longer, because the stone one is the short one. I think. One of them is longer, one of them is shorter.
Here, come on through.
Ow.
We made it done. We're not done with this passage. This is like I said, this is a big one. So if we go down a floor, activate this one, which
okay.
goes into the chest room. So I wanted that to be a two-way, but it was such a pain in the butt getting that to work. Eventually, I was just like, it's not worth it. So that's that. And then if you go down another floor,
Oh, well, it's another one.
there's actually two down here. This way is actually an exit from the castle. This is an emergency exit that goes out onto the hillside behind the castle.
Oh, I see. So my house is that way. Okay.
Yeah. So that's just an emergency exit. And then if you go this way, this one leads into the torture room behind this
because clearly this room is very desirable to
Right.
visit.
Well, the
often.
idea is you can access almost. Hey, what?
Oh, you flipped it too quickly.
That was weird. Um, but you know, the idea is that you can access any floor in the castle from my room. So I can go wherever I want in the castle without being well, technically without being seen. If I crouch, you can't see.
Either that or invisibility potion. I think invisibility. Oh, your name gets hidden when you use invisibility
No,
potion.
not anymore.
Not anymore?
Apparently, invisibility potions do not, according to the wiki anyway, do not hide your equipment or whatever you have in your hands.
Oh no, yeah. That's always been the thing. But your
So
name
you'd have
tag.
to take off all your armor, and you'd have to take off. Yeah, as far as I know, it does hide your armor. I have to make some invisibility potions. I haven't done that yet. I'm
Yeah,
planning on making a couple, but
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure it hides your name tag. The armor and everything. That's always been like that.
yeah.
All right.
But
Is
that's
this to me?
basically it for the cat. Yeah, you're on the
Also,
ground floor.
also, where'd you get the dog from?
It was
A
hanging
wolf.
around in the village.
Oh.
It was hanging around in the village, and I was just like, I've got a whole bunch of bones. Come on home. So,
Hey.
of course, I don't do anything with them. I just kind of leave them sitting in the corner. But
Poor dog.
well, I feed him steaks every now and then.
Every once in a while.
Right? But yeah, that's basically it. This castle's kind of inverted from how I normally do it. Usually the keep is gigantic and the courtyard is tiny. This time I made the courtyard bigger because I wanted to have lots of room for farms and animals and things, because usually I have room for like 2 farms and maybe 1 animal, and that's it. So I ended up shrinking the size of the keep, which means fewer secret passages, which makes me unhappy. But it was easier to build, so I guess it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
All right.
I do have every single crop in the game except for cocoa, and I don't have beets up here because we have them down there in the field.
Fair enough.
Originally, the beets were where the carrots are, because it took me a million years to find carrots. But I have everything else. So,
All right. I know where to find food now.
right. Yeah, if you need food, let me know. I have stacks and stacks and stacks of cooked food.
Yeah, my food is usually just potatoes, beef or chicken, because that's all I'm farming.
Yeah, I have a bunch of potatoes. I've been using potatoes to feed the pigs, because there's basically no other use for them. Carrots, pumpkins, and watermelon. I've been trading for emeralds in the village.
All right.
But I was thinking I might re-roll that villager, because apparently one of the things you can possibly get from expert level farmers is you can trade them 16 eggs for a emerald, which would be unbelievably easy, because I can make an automatic chicken farm that just put a bunch of chickens in a room full of water and it flows onto a hopper. Congratulations, you've got infinite eggs for life.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll fill up a double chest really quickly.
Do villagers still have like the trading limit now, or did they remove that?
I think they got rid of that because because when we first started out, literally all I was trading that guy was beetroot, just tons and tons and tons of beetroot.
Because I was surprised that I was able to buy that many mending books before. When I was expecting him like after 5, he was like, nope, don't want any more.
Yeah, I bought 3 in a row, and even that I thought was kind of pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
But
well.
accepted it, so whatever. But I need to get more mending books. I think 3 of my pieces of diamond armor have mending, but I still need to get it for the sword and for, I think, the helmet maybe. But I got kind of lucky with those, actually. Let me go take a look at them real quick.
Here, I'll join you. Joe. I completely forgot.
I got lucky with one of them. Never mind.
Completely forgot your.
I got lucky with 2 of them.
Here.
I got protection 4 on the leggings, and I've got protection 3 and depth strider 3 on the boots.
Okay.
So those are really good. The helmet and the chest plate are both fire protection, which I don't really care about, because this is intended mainly for fighting the Ender Dragon, and he doesn't use fire attacks, so I'm not super concerned about that. And I was hoping to get respiration, but I didn't. I did get respiration on my golden helmet, so I can use that for the underwater fight, and I did get depth strider on the boots, so
So why you don't have an anvil in here?
Because I'm running out of iron. I'm almost completely out of iron.
Yeah.
I keep having to rebuild my anvils because my anvils only get like freaking 6 uses and then they die.
Good job.
Really kind of stupid.
Well, it's good to see that you're using some wood. I mean,
Yeah.
like, your builds are usually just 100% stone.
I try not to use pure stone. I thought about making the floors in the castle out of wood as well, but I decided not.
A really dark wood, like dark oak or spruce, I think might be okay. If you so right now,
That's what I was thinking of.
right now, like, your castle has like a how to describe it, like a dungeony castle feel, but you can also make it like a little warmer feel with the wood. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the kind of colder, like this a fortress kind of look, but yeah, I was thinking about using spruce for the floors, partially because it's realistic. Most castles did have wooden floors. It would just be like the outer walls would be stone, and everything else would be wood.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what, I don't care. So I used smooth stone because that's what I've been using for all my previous castles.
I mean, it looks good because it's got the tile effect.
That's kind of what I was going for, yeah. That's the main reason why I started using it. That being said, I am so glad that in this newer version of Minecraft, it's not just slabs, because it means I don't have to place freaking slabs everywhere. I can just use full blocks, and I don't have to just place 2 things in every block over and over and over and over and over on every level of the castle. And also, I love these lanterns.
The lanterns are nice.
The lanterns are really good.
How thick are the floors of your castle? Like,
they're only 1 block thick.
Okay, yeah, so pretty much same as mine.
The way that the heights of everything is determined is by the spiral staircase.
Oh,
Because
I see.
The spiral staircase goes up 4 blocks before it comes back around to the front again. So the interiors are 3 blocks high, and then the roof.
Okay.
For a total of 4 blocks. So, I didn't used to do that. I used to make all my interiors 2 blocks high, but A, it felt kind of cramped. B, the main reason I did it was to prevent Enderman, but it didn't mesh up with the stairs. It felt really cramped, and now that we have these lanterns, I can hang the lanterns from the ceiling, but if it's a 2 block high space, then it's in your face.
Yep.
So 3 blocks high is now my permanent standard. Unless I decide to make a castle that's 4 blocks high, but then I gotta figure out a new stair system.
Just do ladders, it'll be fine.
No, I don't like using ladders. I try to avoid using ladders wherever possible.
But ladders are great.
Feels cheap.
Also, I still can't get over how your castle has a face on it.
Oh, where the potion room is? Yeah.
Potion room plus the chapel.
Yeah, I wasn't originally intending it to look like that. I wanted to break up the side of the castle because it was just a big flat slab of stone blocks, and I was like, this is boring. It needs more stuff there. And it kind of worked, but if I'd known it was going to look like a face, I would have like offset the window in the potion room by 1.
What you could have done was instead of using full blocks in some spots, do stair blocks, just so it has like a little line going across.
Yeah. Well, every time I build one of these castles, every single time, but I never actually do it, I always plan on making a whole bunch of cracked stone and a whole bunch of mossy stone.
Ah, okay, to give it the weathered look.
Yeah, exactly, to give it this kind of like rundown kind of feel. Make it look like a castle that you just found in the middle of nowhere and tried to spruce it up. But every time I build the castle, and then I'm like, I really don't feel like climbing all the way up the side of the castle and replacing a bunch of random blocks. So, I never actually do it. If I was in creative mode, I would, but too much effort in survival mode. It's just not worth my time.
Well, that's Katze's castle. He did take a long time to build it, but then again, he was building the swamp castle at the same time, so I guess that's why it took him so long. Anyway, next episode, we'll be going over my house. So, until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.